What if I told you there are U.S. cities where snow doesn't just fall? It practically takes over everything and never leaves. These cities don't just get buried in snow, they live in it year-round. We're about to dive into the 7 snowiest cities in the U.S. for 2025, where snow isn't just a season, it's a way of life. We've all experienced snow at some point, shoveling the driveway, scraping ice off the windshield, or slipping on the icy sidewalks. But these cities don't just get snow. It's a huge part of their everyday life. So, let's dive into the 7 snowiest cities across the U.S. for 2025. Dundee, Flagstaff, Arizona. Flagstaff, Arizona might surprise you. This desert city, known for its stunning mountain views, gets an average of 112 inches of snow every year. If you've ever tried digging out your car from a snowstorm, you know what it's like in Flagstaff. With its proximity to the San Francisco peaks, Flagstaff experiences heavy snowfalls that transform the city into a winter wonderland. Locals here are no strangers to snow shovels, and if you're not prepared, you could be digging out your car for hours. 6. Buffalo, New York. Buffalo, New York is famous for its lake-effect snow, making it one of the snowiest cities with an average of 95.4 inches annually. Situated on Lake Erie, Buffalo is hit hard by snowstorms that can turn streets into ice rinks. When snowstorms hit, Buffalo's residents are experts at surviving. Snow accumulates quickly, turning the city into a winter battleground. But for the people who live here, it's just another day of winter. Syracuse, New York. Syracuse averages 124 inches of snow annually, thanks to its location near Lake Ontario. The city gets hit with lake-effect snowstorms that blanket the area from October to May. For winter sports enthusiasts, Syracuse has it all. The snow here isn't just heavy, it's relentless. Snowstorms can last for weeks, piling up day after day, but locals are used to it. With the right gear, you can make the most of winter sports all year round. 4. Marquette, Michigan. Marquette, Michigan, located on the shores of Lake Superior, receives an average of 149 inches of snow per year. Snowstorms here can bury cars, and residents spend much of their winter shoveling. In fact, Marquette's record snowfall was 297 inches in 2003. Marquette's winters are defined by snow from Lake Superior. The city's remote location means residents face extreme conditions, but they've learned to embrace it. For snow lovers, Marquette is a winter paradise. Snowiest, Boulder, Colorado. Boulder, Colorado might not seem like the snowiest city, but it gets an average of 94.8 inches annually. And thanks to the Rocky Mountains, snowstorms can leave piles of snow, taller than street signs. Snow often sticks around well into spring. Despite its higher elevation, Boulder sees unpredictable snowstorms that can quickly transform the landscape into a snowy wonderland. For Boulder residents, living with snow is part of life, especially since it's so close to the Rockies. 2. Anchorage, Alaska. Anchorage, Alaska, the biggest city in the state, gets an average of 77.9 inches of snow annually. While it's not the snowiest city in Alaska, Anchorage still faces heavy snowstorms and freezing temperatures that last long into spring. Anchorage residents battle extreme cold and heavy snowfalls. While the snow totals aren't as high as other Alaskan cities, the sheer intensity of the winter season makes it a tough place to live with snow. Truckee, California. Suppy 2 weights. Number 1, we have Truckee, California, a city nestled in the Sierra Nevada mountains. Truckee sees an average of 200 inches of snow every year, and in 1950, the record snowfall hit an astonishing 400 inches. Truckee's high elevation means snowstorms can accumulate quickly, sometimes stranding the town until the roads are cleared. For those who love snow, it's a paradise, but it can also be a challenge for locals trying to dig out of the snowdrifts. And there you have it, the 7 snowiest cities in the U.S. for 2025. These cities may face brutal winters, but for the people who live there, snow is just part of life. Have you ever lived in one of these snow-covered cities or experienced a crazy snowstorm? Drop your snow stories in the comments below. If you enjoyed this snowy adventure, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss out on more extreme weather tales. Stay tuned for more wild winter content, and remember, stay warm out there.